Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome to NCTV45's Newswatch on this fine Saturday, May 20th, 2023. We got a couple great stories coming up for you, but first, we want you to hear from our great sponsors.
Do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV 45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV 45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV 45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV 45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
NCTV 45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Patsy Vitale, Courtney O'Rourke, and Tiffany Mangino Sfredo. Happy birthday to all you guys out there. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake today. As for your national holidays today, we have 31 holidays for May 20th. National Be a Millionaire Day, Armed Forces Day, Cameroon Republic Day, Clinical Trials Day, Cultural Freedom Day, East Timor Independence Day, Hats for Headway Day, Flower Day, Eliza Doolittle Day, International Heritage Breeds Day, International Red Sneakers Day, National Band Directors Day, National Eli Day, National High Heels Day, National Jace Day, National Learn to Swim Day, Pick Strawberries Day, Quiche Lorraine Day, Rescue Dog Day, Rio Day, River Cleanup, National Streaming Day, Women in Aerospace, Plant a Lemon Tree, Preakness Stinks, Weights and Measures, World Autoimmune Arthritis, World Bee Day, World Fiddle Day, World Meteorology Day, and World Whiskey Day. Make sure you go out and enjoy a few of the national holidays today. Our first story from the state. Governor Shapiro announces homegrown food manufacturer Shank's Extracts to invest $30.5 million in Lancaster County expansion. Today, Governor Shapiro announced Shank's Extracts LLC, a specialty ingredient, flavors, and botanical extracts company, will expand operations in its East Hempfield Township headquarters in Lancaster County and invest $30.5 million into the project, creating at least 83 new jobs and retaining 234 statewide jobs within the next 3 years. As part of its expansion, Shank's facilities will support additional liquid and dry manufacturing, packaging, and refrigerated storage. This project will also include installation of other manufacturing capabilities at the facility. Since taking office, Governor Shapiro has prioritized attracting business to Pennsylvania and retaining those already operating here. And his first budget proposal includes significant investments in growth and economic development for businesses, workers, and communities. Governor Shapiro has overseen a renewed focus on economic growth, and earlier this month, his administration announced an $81 million investment to expand innovation-focused manufacturing in western PA. Shanks Extracts received a funding proposal from the Department of County and Economic Development for a $332,000 Pennsylvania First grant and a $166,000 Workforce Development grant to train workers. Shanks Extracts, a top producer of vanilla extract in the United States, has been headquartered in Lancaster County since its creation in 1899 and makes and distributes more than 2,400 products, including flavors, emulsions, botanical extracts, colors, and sauces for retail and food industry companies global around the world. Universal Corporation, a global business-to-business agri-products similar to consumer product manufacturers, purchased Shanks Extracts in October of 2021. So, great story from the state. We're going to head over to the Cedar Sports Corner Report and take a look at around the sports world for your Saturday. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world for your Saturday. We got some great events coming up for you. In the NBA, the Denver Nuggets travel back to LA at 8:30 on ABC. That series is 2-0 Denver. This will be Game 3. Lakers need to win this one. As for your MLB matchups, we got a very big slate for you. The White Sox will play host to the Royals at 2:10. At 3:07, the Baltimore Orioles go to Toronto to take on the Blue Jays. And we got a great pitching matchup there as Grayson Rodriguez will take on Alek Manoah. Former Pittsburgh Pirate James Santana will take the bump for the Chicago Cubs as they travel to Philadelphia to take on the Phillies at 4:05. Now, the rest of these 4:05 games we're going to announce right now for you. Colorado goes to Texas. Detroit goes to Washington. The San Francisco Giants will play host to the Miami Marlins. And the final 4:05 game will feature Mitch Keller on the bump for the Buccos as they will play host to the Arizona Diamondbacks. 4:10, we got another big slate for you. The Cleveland Guardians go to New York to take on the Mets as Max Scherzer returns from injury. Zach Eflin will take the bump for the Rays as they will play host to the Milwaukee Brewers on Fox Sports 1. The Yankees travel to Cincinnati to take on the Reds. And the Oakland, soon-to-be Vegas A's take on the defending champion Houston Astros in Houston. For your 2/7/15 games, both of them will be on Fox depending on the blackout restriction. Will be the LA Dodgers traveling to St. Louis to take on the Cards at 7:15. And also at 7:15, the Atlanta Braves will play host to the Seattle Mariners. 10:07, the Minnesota Twins travel to LA to take on the Angels. That game is on ESPN+. And the Boston Red Sox go to San Diego to take on the Padres. And another former Pirate on the bump for the Padres, Joe Musgrove, he will face off against Chris Sale. As for your NHL schedule, after a thriller in 4 overtimes, the Florida Panthers go back to Carolina at 8 o'clock on TNT. That is Game 2 of the series as Florida leads 1-0. As for your golf, we don't do golf very much, but PGA Championship weekend. As current standings, Bryson DeChambeau leads the pack at 4 under. Dustin Johnson and Scotty Scheffler not far behind at 3. Corey Connors is also at 3. Eric Cole, after suspended play, is at 3, and those four are in a tie for second. Michael Block moving up the board as he's 2 under, along with Adam Scott, Ryan Fox, Victor Hovland, and Keegan Bradley. And all those under par right now, Sepp Straka, Keith Mitchell, Thomas Peters, Justin Rose, and Justin Sue are at 1 under par. So that's all we got for you today. Make sure you head over to the Cedars. Check out all these great games we got for you. Enjoy the great food they got for you there. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be right back. Sing the glory and sound the fame, raise the glory.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Continue on with your news stories. PA's unemployment rate at 4.1% in April, matching lowest rate on record. The PA Department of Labor and Industry today released its preliminary employment situation report for April of 2023. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate declined 0.1 of a percentage point over the last month to 4.1% in April, matching the lowest rate on record back to January of 1976. The U.S. unemployment rate was down 0.1 of a percentage point from March to 3.4%. The Commonwealth's unemployment rate was 0.2 of a percentage point below its April 2022 level, and the national rate was also down 0.2 percentage points over the year. Pennsylvania's civilian labor force. The estimated number of residents working or looking for work was up 4,000 over the last month. Resident employment rose by 13,000 over the month, and unemployment fell 8,000. Pennsylvania's total non-farm jobs, were up 11% over the month to a new record high of 117,100 in April. This was the 4th month in a row that jobs have set a new all-time high. Jobs increased from March in 7 of the 11 industry supersectors, with the largest gain in education and health services, 8,400. Professional and business services rose to a new record high. Over the year, total non-farm jobs were up 156,300, with gains in all 11 supersectors. Education and health services, 55,200, had the largest volume over the year gain among supersectors. So, great news from the state. Another story from the Shapiro administration. Shapiro administration strengthens mental health parity review for 2024 health plans. Today, Pennsylvania Acting Insurance Commissioner Michael Humphreys announced the Pennsylvania Insurance Department has strengthened its review of mental health and substance use disorder coverage in 2024 health plans. Insurers under PID regulation must file their plans with the department approval. Now for 2024 filings, PID is enhancing its compliance review of mental health and substance use disorderly parity requirements to prevent potential violations before they have a chance to harm Pennsylvania consumers. In his budget address, Governor Shapiro voiced concern over the effective enforcement and compliance of mental health parity laws in this country. The governor has made mental health and substance use disorder treatment parity a priority in his administration and has directed Commissioner Humphreys to make mental health parity a reality here in Pennsylvania. So, a few things since January the PID has done is strengthen travel time and distance standards for in-network providers, reviewed large group filings for parity compliance, reviewed parity analysis for student health filings for the 2024 school year, and updated its quantitative treatment limitation and financial requirement analysis template for insurers. The department pushed insurers to correctly parity issues found during the large group and student health filing review process, resulting in insurers correcting 100% of the issues identified during the front-end product review. Some of the corrections include requiring insurers to remove session limits for rehabilitative and habilitative therapies when prescribed for mental health, and to provide clearer exclusions of cost-sharing or session limits for mental health services. So, two great news stories from the state. We're going to head over to Lawrence County 45 weather, take a look at how your weather is looking for your weekend and upcoming days. We'll be right back.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And after last night's rainy low, and I do mean rainy, of 55, how is your weekend looking? Well, taking a look at the local radar, you see some showers to our southwest. Those are going to be turning off. But there's more on the way as you take a look at the national radar. Now, out to our southwest, cloud cover precipitation. To our south, cloud cover precipitation. And to our northwest, you've got the same thing. We are surrounded. But if you look beyond that, there is sunshine on the way as California basking in the sun. And that's going to give you a forecast that looks like this. Last night, cloudy, rainy low of 55. Your Saturday, expect rain, and you get up to 68. Chance of rain is 80%. Now, Saturday night, partly cloudy, 44. Rain starts to fall back. And that's the end of that as we hit the sunshine and get up to 74 on Sunday. Now, Sunday night, mostly clear and 47. Shaping you up for your Monday. And we'll keep the sunshine right there as we get up to 77 degrees. Monday night, mostly clear and a low of 50. Your Tuesday, staying with the sun, getting up to 80, we'll take it. And Tuesday night, mostly clear, low of 51. Well, Wednesday, the trend continues up to 83. Sunshine to go around. And Wednesday night, overnight low of 55. And then your Thursday, sunshine and 80. Just a beautiful, beautiful stretch. All we have to do is get by this rainy Saturday. Now, we're going to go to the weather chart and hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Some more news stories. From Hershey, today, Pennsylvania State Police reported to findings of traffic stop study. The Pennsylvania State Police on Tuesday will be joined by Dr. Robin Engel of National Policing Institute to present the 2022 annual findings of an independent study aimed at improving public safety, transparency, and policy by analyzing data from all traffic stops initiated by troopers. Dr. Engel is a leading academic in the field of criminal justice and criminology with expertise in empirical assets of police behavior, police use of force, and police minority relations. PSP partners with Dr. Engel to analyze traffic stops and their outcomes. Their use of an independent analysis assists in building trust with the public through transparency, identifying opportunities for improvement in policy, training, and supervision, and improving safety for motorists and troopers. The study is comprised of demographic information and other information collected from more than 440,000 trooper-initiated traffic stops in 2022 and represents the county's most comprehensive traffic stop data collection efforts. Christopher Paris, Commissioner of the PSP, and Dr. Engel will present the findings during a press conference at the PSP Academy in Hershey. Paris and Engel will be available to field questions after the presentation at Tuesday, May 23rd from 9:30 to noon, Pennsylvania State Police Academy at 173 East Hershey Park Drive in Hershey, PA. One more story from the Shapiro administration. Extends annual $1 million fund for Intermodal Cargo Growth Incentive Program for Ocean Carriers. Today, the PA Department of Transportation announced the Pennsylvania's Intermodal Cargo Growth Incentive Program, which aims to increase containerized cargo activity by incentivizing shippers to move cargo through Pennsylvania ports. Will be extended until July of 2024. The program was previously slated to end in June of this year. Established in 2015 through PennDOT's Multimodal Fund, the PICGIP makes up to $1 million annually to participating ocean carriers that move cargo through Pennsylvania's ports. Increased cargo keeps the supply chain moving through all of PA, helps secure full-time employment at the terminals, and increases economic activity through indirect and induced jobs. The Intermodal Cargo Growth Incentive Program is used as a tool to compete with other ports in attracting new ocean carriers and new trade lanes to Pennsylvania. Additionally, the program helps retain and reward loyalty as carriers return to our ports and continue to have the opportunity to achieve an incentive payment. So, great stories from the state today. We're going to head to a quick break, and then we'll be right back to hear about your local events for Saturday.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Saturday. Air Heritage Aviation Museum's Wings and Wheels Aviation Appreciation Day and Classic Car Show for 2023. From 9 to 5. Awesome aircraft, spectacular cars, scrumptious food vendors, chance auction, silent auction, dash plaques, kitty bags, and a big surprise this year. This is at 15 Piper Street in Beaver Falls. Spring yard sale from the Lawrence County Historical Society. Lawrence County Historical Society will be holding a spring yard sale on the grounds of Joseph A. Clavey Heritage Cultural Center on May 20th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 408 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle. Go out and get a chance to buy some of the items. All proceeds benefit the Lawrence County Historical Society. Public reception, Hoyt Regional Juried Show at the Hoyt Arts and Education at 124 East Leisure Avenue in Newcastle, PA. This year's juror, Dr. Louis A. Zona, who's Distinguished Executive Director of the Butler Institute of American Arts in Youngstown, Ohio. Dr. Zona's relationship with the Hoyt is nearly as long as the exhibition itself, having served as one of the Hoyt's first trustees and contributing members back to the early 70s. They will have over 72 pieces on display out of the 483 entries entered. 50 Sock Hop, featuring the Durrells at Newcastle Moose Lodge starting at 7 p.m. Let's throw it back to the 50s with old-fashioned sock hop. We'll have specialty drinks and a menu reminiscent of the era. Music by the Durrells, $3 cover for qualified guests. And this is at the Newcastle Moose Lodge 51 at 29 South Mercer Street in Newcastle, PA. And finally, Sean Benjamin at Riardo's. Live music at Riardo's at 1223 East Washington Street in Newcastle. Come listen to Sean Saturday night, May 20th, starting at 9, ending at midnight. And also a friendly reminder that there will be a food drive today at Town Mall. Please head out there if you need to collect some food. And I think that's all we got for you today. Thank you for tuning in to NCTV45. Just a friendly reminder, we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. So, I'm Josh Erner. Have a great Saturday and weekend, everybody, and we will see you again real soon.